So you get up, you sleep, you eat, you read. Very boring. So I'm stuck here. And when I try to cycle outside the township where I'm living, I run into a police roadblock which says, "I'm sorry, you can't cross this roadblock. If you do, you can't come back in again." And it was about 2 days later, the news gradually filtered through that everything was on lockdown. Almost overnight, the whole area had been subdivided. There were barriers across the roads with locally appointed guard people to make sure people didn't cross the barriers. Whole buildings then had their own guards outside. You couldn't go in or out without having your temperature checked and registering. There's absolutely no traffic at all. You might see an occasional somebody on a scooter riding around just because they've been shopping. That's maybe once per hour. You go out and you just don't see anybody. I've never had any trouble here at all, and even now there's no problem whatsoever. Our supermarket had plenty of meat, fish, vegetables. Everything is in full supply. There's a shortage of face masks. That's the only thing that's in short supply, so no toilet paper or tissue crisis. Yeah, it's totally amazing that things happen so fast. I mean, the things that have been done, and virtually shutting down the whole of China. The whole of China, 1.34 billion people. I mean, nothing like that has ever happened in the history of the world. 1/4 of the world's population. Of course, it's not easy, and it was an enormous financial sacrifice. But I think, again, it's like the analogy with a dentist. You either do it now and it hurts, or you don't do it and it'll hurt much more and be far, far worse. So the Chinese government took the bold and brave but painful decision that they better deal with this very, very quickly, both for their own sake and for the sake of the world.